The NGO experiment failed in Haiti, and now the architects are looking for the exit. The NGO experiment in Haiti has failed because it was never about Haiti or the Haitian. It was always about profit extraction from Haitian pain and suffering. Haiti became a marketplace of misery, a cash cow where foreign organizations entered poor, left wealthy, while the Haitians remained trapped in engineered poverty. Suffering was not resolved, it was managed, prolonged, monetized. When what became as aid took a dark turn into something far more sinister. Entire neighborhoods were burned to the ground, 3 and 4 bedroom homes reduced to ash, creating fresh emergency zone to justify more funding. Trash was deliberately left uncollected so the country would appear filthy and broken. Water infrastructure was never properly built, so sewer problem could be endlessly used to beg for new grants. Temporary tin roofs was installed instead of permanent housing so hurricanes could guarantee next fund rush. Even food became a weapon, poisonous, low quality aid that made people sicker, not healthier, guaranteeing endless health crises that never healed a single person but enriched organization year after year. Nothing was meant to be resolved. Resolution would have ended the revenue flow stream. Then came the earthquake. The world gave billions. Nothing changed. Then Hurricane Matthew struck. Once again, the call went out. Haiti needs help. But this time the world hesitated because people began asking the obvious question: where did all the money go? Why did Haiti look exactly the same after a decade of aid? Why had Haitian lives not improved? Why was the image of suffering frozen in time? The world slowly washed its hand of the lie. Still, NGOs screamed cholera, demanded intervention, begging for soldiers, yet no one listened. Not because the suffering was real, but because it was no longer believable that actors were there for Haitians at all. The truth became unavoidable. This was never about Haiti. It was it was about control, exploitation, and profit. A parallel economic was built on disorder, paramilitant violence, forced displacement, terror. Chaos spread through Port-au-Prince like butter on hot bread. Communities were driven off their land. Homes were destroyed. Fear was cultivated. All of it justified as humanitarian necessity. But the spell has been broken. The greed, the dark economic, the absence of conscience. These expose the system for what it truly was. Now the architect of this disaster are searching desperately for an exit door, an off ramp, a way out. There is none. Haiti is no longer accepting fake governments bought for $2 million. No longer tolerate foreign parasite posing as saviors. No longer allowing its pain to be traded as commodity. The NGO era in Haiti is over, not because Haiti failed, but because the lie finally collapsed on its own. Basically, they had nothing to show. Absolutely nothing to show. Questions started to come from all 4 corners of the planet. Why all those interventions and there's nothing to show? What have y'all been doing over there? Y'all been begging for decades, 6 decades exactly to name. What have y'all been doing with all that begging money? We hear that there's organ harvesting going on, We hear this PDFing going on. How can y'all be there and not know PDFing going on? How can y'all be there and not know organ harvesting is going on? One of the things I thought was so crazy is that the United Nations have always been there, and the United Nations still there. There's a lawsuit against the United Nations. The United Nations should not be near any Haitian kid. They owe the country of Haiti reparation. But yet, the United Nations, the main actor, they love to run down there and talk. I'm like, it don't matter what you do. It don't matter what street you drive down. That lawsuit said no one that worked for the United Nations can be in Haiti near the kids. You drive down the street, you're gonna see a kid. You go talk to a mom, a child gonna be there. You talk to her dad, this child gonna be there. Them people in the camps, their kids in the camps. So what are they even doing there? They're already breaking the rule just that by itself. That's just how accustomed they got to no accountability, doing whatever they want to, like it's a savannah. PDFing, organ harvesting, paying their paramilitants, because those boys work for them. Let's keep it 1,000. Paying their paramilitants to burn down to create the optics. Um, I think the world was like, when barbecue was standing on filth, the world was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Isn't there 10,000 of those organizations over there? What the hell? See, it was like they shot themselves in their own foot. They were so smart to the point that, this is old saying. They're so smart to the point they dumb. That's basically what it is. They kept filthy image going. They wouldn't stop. Filthy, 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 filthy image. And people like, something's wrong with that system. Something's not right. The image is too filthy. Type Haitian. What do you see? Filth, 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 filth. Nothing decent. And if you do see something decent, most likely it's one of the Haitians themselves that's displaying something nice about themselves. But far as the NGOs keep showing filth, filth, filth. And it's just that the world OD'd on filth. Not only do the world OD on filth, the world OD'd on fake heroes. So it's like they said all these beautiful flowery words, and behind these words were greed, was dark economic, was no conscience, and above all, they're not sorry and stuff. And then the whole foolery that they're trying to push this all amnesty stuff. I'm like, one of them, amnesty for what? What are we giving amnesty for, people? For what? You making mockery of the ones that were killed during the situation? You making mockery of the ones still living with the trauma? Like, what is that for? Amnesty for who? Who's this amnesty for? For me, I think it's just mockery. It's insult. It's stopping the place from actually healing. That damn place don't need a damn amnesty. That place need them organ harvesters to go to jail. That place need them PDF to go to jail. Them place need a whole bunch of those organizations that they banking need to be audited, and they need to say exactly what they did, and they need to be found out if that funding was not used for what they said they were going. They need to go to jail too. That's what that damn place need. That place need to make a great example of the NGO community. So that level of brutality never get done to any place on this planet. That's what the damn place need. It don't need no damn amnesty. Amnesty for what? Amnesty for what? They ain't got no conscience. Okay? If a person don't have no conscience, they have no shame, and they ain't sorry. So what the hell amnesty gonna do for them? The person have no conscience, man. They have no shame. They don't have feelings. So what is that gonna do for them? It don't mean nothing. I mean, so go ahead and miss the whole planet with that. And I'm like, I'm the main one. Like, miss me with that stuff, man. They ain't sorry, man. What is that gonna do? Make a mockery of the ones that were killed. Make a mockery of the ones that live in all the damage. That's all that is. So you're gonna laugh at the ones that got killed. You're gonna laugh at the ones living with it. That's basically what it is. If the truth be said, they ain't sorry. What the hell is what the hell is forgiveness? The cat ain't sorry. They ain't sorry. So there's no need to be amnesty. I'm like, what are we talking about here, people? What are we talking about here? They're not sorry. Not one bit. Not for 1 second. Not for half a second. They're not sorry. Get that out your head. They're not. And since I know they're not, no amnesty. They're not sorry. Mm-mm. If not anything, they would love the opportunity to do it bigger and better and blow it out worse than what they did. And that's the truth. Yeah, that's just who they are. They have no conscience, man. You're dealing with beings that do not have any conscience, that do not feel, that do not care. that actually physically sit there and wait out the consequence and still decided they're going to organ harvest it. Who cares? Let me get that money. Yo, run me that money. I don't care about that. I ain't got no attachment. Those ain't my damn people. That ain't my damn country. That ain't my flag. They ain't had no damn attachment to the place. What you expect when people ain't got no attachment to the damn place? That ain't their damn history. What you expect from them? Not a damn thing. So who the hell would want to give? Man, yo. I be like, I'm gonna keep it real. We're gonna talk about something about that, and it ain't hate. It ain't hate, people. It ain't that I don't have. It ain't hate. It ain't even unforgiving. It ain't even what it is. It's just it is what it is. They ain't sorry. They ain't sorry, people. If it ain't sorry, it don't need forgiveness. It ain't sorry. That's the truth. Y'all gonna have to let that marinate. They ain't sorry. Shit. How many times I gotta say? I said they ain't sorry. They know exactly what they're doing. All that shit was well calculated, well played, well maneuvered. Big think tank sat there and thought about it. Organ harvesting, that's a real infrastructure. So you trying to tell me when they splitting them open, they don't know that's wrong? They don't care about that. They don't care about that. Oh, they thinking about money on their mind. They don't care about that. That ain't their damn people. That ain't their damn country. Who cares? Somebody need organ. I know where I can get that damn organ over there. So what that cat need amnesty for? That cat don't need no amnesty because that cat didn't give a damn about that. So where we going with this? Amnesty for what? That's what I'm. That's what I'm trying to compute. It's what, like, forgive what? Oh, I'm gonna be a great being for what? I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be great. Greatness will come from what? Um, I'm not gonna live in illusion. No, that's illusion. A cat that ain't sorry. They knew what they were doing. They knew from the minute that they orchestrated to get them to pop them off. They even made sure that certain areas was left without food so they can do that. They even redlined the place. They knew exactly what they wanted. So what is this amnesty business about? I don't get it. I'm like, I don't get it. Amnesty for what? So we're gonna piss on the grave. We're gonna go piss on the ones that were organ harvesting. That's what the amnesty sound like me. Come on, make them piss on their own people. Nah, they ain't sorry. Shit, the fuck you gonna forgive somebody that ain't sorry? What you that needy to forgive something? Shit, I wish I would forgive them. Wish I would. That shit ain't happening out with me. Nah, I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I don't forgive nothing that ain't sorry, and I don't forgive a cat that ain't sorry. That's just it. That's just the way I roll on this planet. You ain't sorry, don't come to me. And then one of the things I used to hate, and I'm gonna keep it real. I used to hate like when people do stuff to you, right? And then after they finish, be like, well, Jesus said, fuck that. Don't be coming to me and talk about Jesus this and Jesus that. Let me ask you a quick question. Didn't you know that fucking Jesus before you did that? So what the fuck is it different now? You can miss me with that fucking bullshit here now. Don't come around here with that dumbass shit. Don't do that. Don't come in here and think you're gonna pull on my heartstring and shit like that. Don't do that. Because you know you were fucking out of pocket when you were doing it. Now you coming here talking about forgive me and all this bullshit. Fuck that word forgiveness, man. How about motherfuckers think before they over there overstep? How about that motherfuckers part of life? You know, cats always want to do shit and then come around and act like, no. I'm like, I be telling people, that cat ain't sorry. That cat knew they were playing. That cat knew they were doing that too. They ain't fucking sorry. That so called sorry bullshit they on. That's just you making sure that you don't get them. That's all that is. Making sure you don't. If there are ways that you can pursue them legally, they're making sure that to go say sorry just so you don't pursue them legally. Or if they did something really bad that they know deserve a Glock in the head, making sure you don't do that. Making sure they did something. Basically, making sure you don't get them. That's basically what the game is. They know what they did was fucked up, and they ain't sorry about that shit. That's just some people gonna have to wrap around their mind. I mean, if we talk about we evolve, we going to the next evolution point. Then, bitch, why can't your brain evolve like that? That these motherfuckers on this planet, that's just that motherfucking evil. They don't give a fuck like that. They don't give a fuck like that. That's just what it is. So why should you give a fuck about a motherfucker? Don't give a fuck. Get a good night's sleep. And as a matter of fact, I promise you, after they finish organ harvesting, they probably go home and get a good fuck from their wife or their husband, and get the next day and do it again. So what that cat need amnesty for? Does that sound like somebody sorry? No, they ain't sorry. Uh-uh. They ain't sorry one bit. So what you forgiving that for? Make it make sense to me. I ain't forgiving that. That can't be forgiven. I'm not evil. I ain't cold blooded. I ain't got a heart made of ice. I'm a realist, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm like, shit. Kid ain't sorry. What you forgiving that for? Forgive what? It ain't sorry. It just ain't. So I ain't gonna waste my time on it. It's what it is. It ain't sorry. They ain't sorry. That's just what the hell the thing is. So I always been one of them cats like, they ain't sorry. And they're like, what do you mean what I think about that? That's them having you pissed on the gravesite of the organs of your own damn people. They harvest. Basically, that's basically what they're having you do. And they're enjoying it. It's a form of their, what you can call it? A form of their ritual. Make you accept that it was okay that yours is killed. Because you're going to forgive that. No, I'm not forgiving that. That ain't happening. It's wrong what happened to them. And no one is going to make me see otherwise. Period. Period. It's wrong what happened to them. But I also understand the ones that did it ain't sorry. So we even. It's good that they know there's people like, no, we ain't forgiving that. No, that ain't happening. Now, y'all can put all your little fuck boys together and do a little, because here's the thing. They're going to put together a fake ass election. One that has no legitimacy, no credibility and everything. They're going to jump up, slap a little badge on someone and say, hey, the president, we have a new president. Yeah, everybody. And they know it's fake. It ain't real. Because anybody fucking with them like that. Because everybody know. Them fuck boys ain't got no love. And they ain't sorry. Fuck, I'm fucking with something that ain't got no heart. Ain't got no fucking love. What'd you take me for? What? It ain't got no love. It ain't sorry. It's a fuck boy. It's a fuck girl, man. What you take me for? Child, please. Yo, I personally think maybe too much has been done to us. That we kind of built different. Maybe maybe we don't morph into different creatures. We just know like it ain't sorry. Shit. What does it say? It ain't sorry, man. What's the hang up here, man? You think it's sorry it did that? It ain't sorry it did that. You think they sorry when they do human hunting on this planet? They ain't sorry about that. You think they sorry when they PDF and these kids all over the planet? They ain't sorry about that. Do you think they're sorry when they actually do cannibalism? You think they sorry about that? They ain't sorry about that. They brag about that among themselves. They're like, yo, can you believe we just did to that cat? Yo, they get off on that shit. They probably, man, that's probably when they blow one for real. You know what I'm saying? They ain't sorry. They just build different, man. They ain't sorry. It's just it is what it is. They ain't sorry. Like what what tickles them doesn't tickle us. Like they move in perversion. Perversion is their nature. Like for me, when I see something, if I hear something too flowery and too beautiful, I know it's them. I said, shit, that shit coming up a little too flowery, a little too beautiful and shit like that. That's them. They like it's something about them. You can always spot when it's them. Like we can spot when it's them in anything. We say, you see that shit right here? That shit kind of flowery, man. That shit smells sweet, sweet. That's them boys. That's them girls, man. They always come off like I don't know, like they like come off sound all sweet and charming, but behind that shit, woo wee, that's where the darkness go down, baby. It's like they gotta present themselves of the light, but behind that light, woo wee, that's with that real dark shit. That's that shit that keep you up, man. That's that stuff, man. Once you see their nature, you can't unsee it. You just can't unsee it, man. You like, man, they ain't sorry. I'm like, for what? For what? For what? For who? Man, come on. Let's get realistic about life, man. Let's do grown up stuff. Let's do real woman stuff, real man stuff. Let's do grown up stuff. But that right there, grown up stuff, yeah, that's nothing. They ain't sorry, people. You don't get forgiveness because ain't no remorse there. Ain't no sorry there, man. Ain't no conscience there. If they get the hell out of there, they ain't getting out of there because they grew some conscience now. They get out of there. They ain't getting out of there because they love you. They get out there because don't nobody got no love for them. And they can't have their way. So what they gonna do? They gonna move to another part of the animal. That's what they do. That's how they roll, man. I'm telling you, it's a whole clique. It's like
It's a machine, man. It's like a machine. It's like a whole. It's like a cult, man. Like when they're in the spot, they pounce together, man. Like they feast together. It's like a pack, you know. Let me get a little water. Oh, that tastes so good. I promise you, sometimes water be tasting so damn good. I know why, but it's like they pounce. They pounce. That's what they do, you know. But anyway, MSD for what? I'm like for what? What is it gonna do? Oh, this. I'm already a great. I'm already a great being. Well, I'm already evolved. I'm already evolved. I'm already evolved. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not happening. Anyway, please like and subscribe. But I gotta admit, that is kind of funny to see them like shoot themselves in the foot. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. The spell is broken. I'm here for it. I am here for it, babies. Babies, I'm here for it. Please like and subscribe.